A massive fraud scheme involving Amazon, fake businesses, more than 1,000 bogus invoices, luxury cars, and a nearly $1 million Georgia home has now resulted in a lengthy federal prison sentence. An Atlanta woman has been sentenced to more than 16 years behind bars after federal prosecutors say she helped steal approximately $9.4 million from Amazon. And authorities say the scheme did not end after she was arrested. Stay with us, because the details get even more unbelievable. Hudson was convicted by a federal jury in March on 30 felony counts, including conspiracy to commit wire fraud, money laundering, conspiracy to commit money laundering, and forging the signature of a federal judge. Federal prosecutors say Hudson owned a delivery company that contracted with Amazon. At the same time, she was in a relationship with Kerika Wortham, who worked as an operations manager at an Amazon warehouse in Smyrna, Georgia. That position was important because prosecutors say Wortham had the authority to approve new vendors and authorize payments of vendor invoices. Between January and June of 2022, investigators say Hudson and Wortham created dozens of fake vendors inside Amazon's system. Once those vendors were approved, more than 1,000 fictitious invoices were submitted, claiming that Amazon had received goods or services that, according to prosecutors, were never actually provided. Those invoices were then approved, resulting in approximately $9.4 million being transferred into bank accounts controlled by Hudson, Wortham, and other conspirators. And prosecutors say some of that money quickly went toward an expensive lifestyle. Among the purchases connected to the fraudulent proceeds were a nearly $1 million home in Smyrna, a 2019 Lamborghini Urus, a 2018 Porsche Panamera, a 2022 Tesla Model X, 2021 Dodge Durango, and a Kawasaki motorcycle. Federal authorities ultimately moved to seize money, property, and other assets tied to the fraud. But the story took another extraordinary turn after Hudson and Wortham were charged. Prosecutors say that while the women were out on bond in January of 2023, they attempted to enter a franchise agreement to open a hookah lounge in Midtown Atlanta. Authorities say Hudson and Wortham falsely told the franchising company that their Amazon criminal charges had been dismissed. To support that claim, prosecutors say counterfeit court documents were emailed containing forged judicial signatures. Hudson was also accused of providing altered financial statements showing inflated bank account balances. The attempt led to their pretrial release being revoked. Federal prosecutors later described the conduct as evidence that the fraud continued even after the pair was already facing serious criminal charges. Hudson's former partner, Kerika Wortham, had already been sentenced in 2023 to 16 years in federal prison in connection with the Amazon fraud. In March of 2026, Wortham received an additional consecutive year after pleading guilty to forging the signature of a federal judge, bringing her total sentence to 17 years. Hudson must also forfeit property and money connected to the scheme. The investigation was handled by the United States Secret Service. Nearly $10 million, more than 1,000 fake invoices, luxury vehicles, expensive real estate, and now years in federal prison. What do you think about this case? Do you believe companies like Amazon need stronger internal safeguards to prevent employees and contractors from approving fraudulent payments? Tell us what you think in the comments. I'm St. Fleur, and you're watching Global Pulse News TV. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more breaking stories from around the United States and across the world. Thanks for watching.